Brianna Lyston, to use a Jamaican colloquialism, is coming to eat the food of all senior Jamaican athletes and female sprint athletes across the globe. Well, is she? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, the entire world is talking about Brianna Lyston after her 7.07 second 60-meter dash, which placed her fifth in the entire world so far for the 2024 season over that distance. Also talking about her is the LSU track and field head coach, the remarkable Dennis Shaver. The LSU coach said she, meaning Brianna Lyston, had a really good fall this fall of training, and I think that led to what happened this past weekend. I just didn't feel like until now I really had her prepared to perform well and be able to do it safely and not injure herself. Injuries were something that the LSU coaching staff had to help the now bigger and stronger Lyston overcome during the difficult freshman year. You do remember that we here at Peter Lloyd World, we talked about that ad nauseum. He continues, there were things that we do in training that she did some things really good, but she didn't do everything really good. So until she got and adapted and started adapting to the training, and then of course, I just think this year there's a lot more focus, more confidence, which is obviously very important, and it's a tribute to her and believing in what we do and working within those parameters that we're asking her to do, Coach Shaver said. Another thing that we've talked about here at Peter Lloyd World, confidence and the mental attitude of the athlete. Coach Shaver continues, I think also we got an excellent medical staff that diagnosed things that needed to be worked on. It's just taking this long before I really feel like collectively we had her prepared to run fast and stay healthy. As to how fast she ran, well, we told you earlier, Lyston ran at the time the TLSU 68-meter record, #1 in the nation of the United States at the time, #3 in the entire world at the time, and #4 in the collegiate PL history. Those are incredible statistics for your first official 60-meter race, which of course she ran in 7.07 seconds.
Set. And a good one there in lane 4, Brianna Lyston of LSU. Oh my, Lyston, 7:07 for Brianna Lyston.
I've said it in previous videos, she clearly slowed down 10 meters out of that finishing line. You can go back and look. She did not run all the way through the line. She has a whole lot more left in the gas tank. Now, this remarkable run placed her at the time as #2 in the world, but now she's #5 in the world. Continuing the interview with Coach Dennis Shaver, he says, most people that know me know that I'm pretty patient when I don't feel like someone's really prepared to perform at an adequate level just based on training. I just don't race them. So last year, I just felt like it was a big transition for Brianna. But I think that as we went through the year with her, she adapted more and more to what we're asking her to do. And I think she's grown from there. Now with this astounding run, is she a threat to the likes of a Shericka Jacan or a Shelly and FRASER PRYCE or Elain Thompson HERAH? Our new video is up on Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. Check it out. Called Return to Treasure Island. I was extremely young. Let's say I had not entered my 20s. And for the first time in my life, I held on to some decent money. What did I do? Link in the description below. Now, I was really glad to read this interview by the senior coach, because he gives us a behind the scenes look as to how she got to this point. But then he talks about her ambitions regarding making the Jamaican national team for the upcoming Paris Olympic Games. This early indicator, Coach Shaver believes, is why Lyston, all things being equal, will be in the mix when she goes up against her more experienced compatriots at the Jamaican National Championships come June. He says she's going to be ready and she's going to be able to run at the Jamaican trials and try to make the Olympic team. That's just one of the goals now. If we don't make it, it's not the end of the world. She's so young. But the reality of it is that I think the experience of her running in under 20s was a real positive thing. And so I think the younger you are to make an Olympic team and be able to perform at Olympic level, it is one more year of experience you have for the next time that rolls around. Coach have explained that even though Lyston is known for her prowess over the 200 meters, he's not ruling out or aiming for a spot on Jamaica's 100-meter team to Paris as well. I won't eliminate the 100 meters from the possibility either. And I know there are some great Jamaican 100-meter people, but I think she can be in that mix too, just based on the 7.07 seconds.
Welcome to the first episode of Mic'd Up with Bree.
You're who with who?
Mic'd Up with Bree.
Mic up?
Mic'd Up with
Oh,
Bree.
mic'd up. I knew that.
Hopefully this isn't the last episode, but
The first of many.
I'm gonna take y'all through the warm-up, maybe.
Okay, yes.
I'm gonna let y'all finish talking to my teammates. Hey guys, Biggie. Hey, how you been? I'm with the one and only.
Hello.
Right.
Reezy.
This is Derek, one of the trainers.
My favorite.
Bestie,
Right.
how we doing?
Good.
Get out there and practice. What are you waiting on?
He's normally nice, guys. I promise y'all. I'm sorry. You said what? What'd you say?
We run every day.
Oh. Okay. Y'all ready?
Mic'd Up with Bree looked like it's going to be really, really cool. Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now I played that just for you to hear how confident, how calm, how collected she sounds. A win, people, is a huge thing. I've said that to you repeatedly. And especially a win like this, 5th fastest in the world, first 60 meter. Now, to be realistic, I do know that sometimes our passions sort of take over and we have beliefs and ideas that may not necessarily be feasible. Is Brianna a threat to a Shericka Jackson whose PB is 10.65 and who we believe is going to go faster this year? Or to Shelly and FRASER who at her best is 10.60? Or at her best, Elain HERAH, whose best is 10.54? My answer is if all these women are at their best, it is highly improbable. Not impossible, but highly improbable. Now, do I think Brianna could become a threat if she continues on this trajectory, which we saw her start 2 years ago? Yeah, actually she could become a threat in the next, I'd say 12 to 24 months. But I'm not convinced, because even running a 7.07, which is really, really competitive and unimaginably fast, you have to remember that at her best over the 60 meter, Brianna's best is 7.04. Shericka Jackson is 7.04, and I know that's much faster now because Shericka Jackson has improved her PB from 10.77 to 10.65, and believe me, people, those are streets and lanes apart, miles apart. So I am not sure she will be an actual threat. Now there are factors, yes. Shelly and PRYCE is a little bit more mature now. We have to be consistent, and if she doesn't perform up to par, But then I do believe that there are other people in the mix. There's a Shelly Forbes who is currently the fastest in the world, and all you keep telling me she's not consistent, and I keep saying she's been consistent for 13 months. She's never done that before. But anyway, we're talking about Brianna. So I know I would love to be able to say yes. I'm going to say it again. I think the probability exists, but I think it is highly improbable. It would take a lot of work for her to be able to do that, because these women they're on fire. Now, do I think she can become a threat in the near future? Yeah, in about 24 months. I think if she continues at this trajectory, she's going to be a serious factor. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that Brianna Williams can come in to eat the food of all the Jamaican senior athletes and some of the top senior sprinters across the world? Leave your comment in the description below. Now, don't forget to support our new channel, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. And also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell, hit the like button. I know this one is a little longer, but I had to express everything I wanted to express. Your royals, kings and queens, bless up!